Morning, Sayali. How are you?
Yes, sir, I'm fine. Yeah, what about you?
I'm good too. Thank you for asking. So first of all, many congratulations to you. I just saw
Yeah,
your yeah. You have
yeah,
received,
thank you, sir.
you have received so much. I mean, multiple offer letters from multiple companies, and thank you so
Yes,
much
sir.
for coming to our channel as well for sharing your success story. Right.
Yes, sir, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. So would you like to tell us about the experience that you have faced while facing interviews of various companies? What are the different interview questions that you got?
Yeah, I have given four, like six interviews in 1 month. So out of the six interviews, I got four offers and two were pending. So in four offers, like first I have given the TCS interview. Second, I have given Capgemini. After that, I have given the Clover Infotech, and at the end, I have given the NSCIT interview. And four I have cracked, but I will share my experience. Like these two are the MNCs, and these two are the mid-scale MNCs. But the question difference is that like MNC is asking like very basic questions, but in mid-scale they are asking like very deep questions and programming questions. So this is the basic difference between the like MNC and mid-scale question answers. So in first company TCS, they have three rounds. In first is a technical, and second is a managerial round, and third one is a HR. So in TCS they have taken my two rounds at the same time. Like first they have taken my technical interview, and after 5 minutes they have taken my managerial round, and after one day after they have taken my HR round, and process was quite easy. And in Capgemini there is also same uh, technical, managerial, and HR round. But in Clover Infotech there was only one technical round, and in NSCIT there was only one technical round, and that directly HR.
Okay, fantastic. So have you written some questions in a notepad file or would you
Yes,
like to
yes,
share
I
it?
have written.
Yeah,
Yes, I will share my screen.
yeah. Let me give you the rights. Yeah, now you can share.
So it is visible, sir.
Yes, yes, it's visible.
So these are the questions I have written. Like in four all companies, these questions are asked to me. So first question is common, like tell me about yourself. This
Right.
question is very common. After that, they have asked about me weights, and specifically the fluent weight. And after that, constructor, and why we use constructor is also also asked. In also 2 3 companies they have asked me why we use constructor, like what is the use of constructor. And in one of the company they have tell me to write a code for the two-dimensional array. Just one line syntax they have expected from me. Explain the indexing position in about array code. Like whatever I have written array code, then they have asked me indexing position, and exceptions or errors you have faced in Selenium, and CI/CD. What is used in CI/CD, and what is the Jenkins? They have asked. Inheritance. What is the final keyword used in Java? Write Selenium script for login page. They have asked me to write a Gmail login page, a script. And what is the page object model, page object factory. And after that they have asked difference between page object model and page object factory. And what is the another way to enter in website, like suppose we are using driver.get. So what is the another way to using way to enter in website? So they have asked. After that, difference between driver.get and driver.navigate. So in that question, in this question, they come into the deep, like why, what is the difference between, what is the key points are the driver.get and driver.navigate. After that, they have told me to write a screenshot code, and how to save screenshot. In that code, they told me like what is the interface and what is the, like they have checked the programming knowledge. And after that, how to return test cases group wise. They have asked me. In this question, the answer is there. Like we can use the grouping in a test ng XML file. What is the test ng long form? They have asked. what is the difference between JUnit and TestNG? How can I run same test cases multiple times? And CI/CD long form they are asked, but how to access common keywords in Selenium? Common keywords like so we are writing like dot properties file. So
Correct.
in
Correct.
that head, common keywords are used. So
Right.
they were expecting that answer from me. And the questions on data provider, how to handle auto suggested drop down, like some in don't two to three interviews they have asked me like how to handle drop down, but in one interview they are how to specifically they checked like how to handle auto suggested drop down.
Correct.
And questions on include and exclude keywords in TestNG framework after like fluent weight constructor inheritance final keyword, these all are questions like repeated. And in Clover Infotech, they have asked me, can we automate CAPTCHA? So like in that case, I said we cannot automate CAPTCHA in Selenium, but
Mhm.
they told me like some CAPTCHA we can automate. Like all CAPTCHAs are not possible to automate, but we can automate some CAPTCHAs. So auto IT tool we can use. Like I have no idea about the auto IT tool, but they told me like we can use auto IT tool. And what is the page factory? What is the difference between POM and page factory? Again, the repeated questions are there, and some manual testing questions are also there. In MNCs, they have not asked me the manual testing questions, but in some companies they have asked me the manual testing questions, like basic manual testing question, like what is the regression testing, integration testing, and in one company they have asked me to explain loops in very deep, like they are expecting me more. I have to talk on more on the loops. So which loop is convenient to use and which loop you used most of the time, they also asked, and which loop you have used in your project most of the time. And they have given after that scenario given on the loops, like they have given me one scenario, and they told me like which loop you will use, like while loop or do while loop or for loop, and why you will use for loop. So these questions are asked in one of the company. And questions on Java basics. uh, this main thing is in every company string programs were asked, like count the number of repeated word, or a caret function, or a like these types of string programs were asked. Questions on test ng are also there. And main question, the common question is explain framework which is used in project. How to handle auto suggested dropdown, again again repeated question. How can I run same test case with multiple time? What is the difference between POM and page factory? And test ng questions also. They have asked. In NSCIT, the more questions about the manual testing, because the profile was more about the manual testing and only 30-40% was they are using automation testing. So they have asked me the more of the manual testing questions. Like tell me about yourself is like common question. Tell me projects that you have worked on. Like I have told I have worked on 2 projects. So tell me about projects. Explain project in deep. They were asking me the question in deep about the project. And more question about the manual testings were there. Regression testing, defect life cycle, states of defect life cycle, integration testing, types of integration testing. And the question is high priority and low severity, low priority and high severity, and test life cycle challenges faced till now. And they asked deeply about the project related in NSA.
Okay.
And commonly the Java programs were used in these all 4 companies are like string programs. Most of the time string programs they were asked. And in one of the company they showed me the output, and on that basis I have to write the program. And pattern program also was there in one of the companies. And most of the programs were depending on the caret function, like and find repeated letter in given string, like
Humans.
it's all about the string programs.
So
These all
this
are the questions about like they have asked me in interviews.
this is good. You have captured a variety of questions that are asked in various companies like TCS, Capgemini, Global Infotech,
Yes.
NSC, I Limited. Okay. Is it
Yes.
possible for you to send this in an email to me after this interview?
Yes, sure, sir. I will send.
Yeah, that's fine. Now you can stop sharing your screen, and you can tell us about how many companies did you apply every day?
Yeah, sir, I firstly I was applying on Naukri.com, but there was no openings such as like uh, for other profile we have seen like for development there are multiple openings and multiple openings are showing. But
Mhm.
I literally got depressed like we are not getting openings, there are no openings, and how I will get call and all these things. So firstly I will apply all these things, like I will put the filter in Naukri.com and I will apply all the like every single company I have not no left. I applied all the companies, and after suppose I have applied 20 companies, 2 3 companies are calling me per day. So in that 4 5 companies, 2 interviews are get scheduled upon our resume. And sometime after some time I realized that Naukri.com is only not the platform to apply. So I shifted to the LinkedIn, and on LinkedIn I was like applying continuously. So on LinkedIn also I got many calls, and I got many reply back from LinkedIn also. So the LinkedIn and Naukri.com was the best platform to apply for a job.
Correct, correct. And did you do any interview preparation, or how much time did you spend? Like, let's say if you
Yes.
have to give, yeah.
Yeah, I have obviously I have done the interview preparation because my experience was not relevant, and so that I have to do the interview preparation. So I have used some YouTube videos, Udemy courses, and all these things. But I have not I not joined other classes, but I have done only on online. So it took me the like 1 month or 1.5 month most of the time to complete that course and to do the preparation of interview. And after 1 month, I have started the given interview.
Okay, wonderful. So within 1.5 month, you were able to revisit all the concepts and be prepared for an interview.
Yes, yes. But in 1 month also, like not proper 1 month. There was only 15 to 20 days I have spent like, but per day I was spending like 6 to 7 hours, so that it was covered very fast.
Okay, okay. So 6 to 7 hours besides you are working in your current organization, and then you were able to dedicate 6 to 7 hours for learning purpose as
No,
well.
actually, I was not working in current organization because of my health issue. I left that organization, and I took rest, and after that, I was preparing
Correct,
so
correct.
that it was possible to spend 6 to 7 hours.
Right, right. That's what. And how many years of experience you have?
My total years of experience is 2.5, but my relevant experience is 6 months only in testing.
Great, great. So that's looks good. So how did you spend your time? What was your strategy in learning? Like, did you
So,
went through the
firstly,
Java?
sir, I have divided so suppose we have to get into the automation testing, we have to do manual testing and Java. Like we there is no only like a magic candle like we are going to like learn the Selenium and we will get a job. So suppose I have divided this into 3 parts. So firstly, I have done Selenium course. So on the online, I have done Selenium scripts because I have a basic knowledge of Java, so that it won't be very difficult to directly shift to the Selenium. So firstly, I have done my Selenium course. After that, I have done Java. After that, I have done all the programs like program practice, and after that, at the end, I have done manual testing because it is a theoretical and it can do in a, like within a 1 week. Also, we can do manual testing. So I prefer to do after Selenium, Java. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds look. I mean, that sounds good. You know, this kind of strategy where you are not diverting your mind as well into different things, but at the same time you are able to get the knowledge of various things like manual testing, automation, Java,
Yes.
and you were
Y-
focused. You didn't
Yes.
shift your mind from or learning from Cucumber or learning API testing at the same time. This is good.
No,
One
sir, because I have I decided to do automation, REST API automation, but I thought like after doing these 3 parts, after getting one job and like I have to get into the job immediately. So after getting into the job, I will do the automation REST API automation, like simultaneously. While working in the job, I will do the REST API automation testing that I have decided, like because REST API is the next step of our frameworks and all these things. So that I given the preference to the Selenium and the Java and manual testing.
thing. So any other thing you would like to share with the community, with the people who are looking for job?
Yes, firstly, I will tell you the how I have prepared. So, firstly, I have done all this preparation, interview preparation. After that, your mock interviews are a very great help to me, because I have seen your each and every mock interview, and I have written each and every questions and answers of that, because it is not possible to grasp it is very easily, once I have seen your video and I will get all this knowledge, this is not possible. So I have written each and every question from your interview. So I will suggest to all, please see more and more mock interviews, because mock interviews are very helpful. Mock interviews plays very important role in my these jobs, because these are the real time questions we are getting on the basis of the 2 years of experience and all these things. I'm giving the suggestion to all the peoples, please see the mock interviews, write the questions and answers of that mock interviews, and prepare according to that.
So thank you so much for watching our videos and supporting us. Yeah. And
Yes, thank you so much to you also, because because of the mock interviews, real time questions and project related questions that I have able to answer.
but it was all because of your hard work and effort. You were able to get multiple offers, and this is a very good thing. Like you are getting multiple offers, and now you would be able to decide as well. Okay, which company you should join. So that's
Yes,
good. Yeah. So thank you so much, Sayali, for coming on our channel and sharing your success story with us. It would be very much helpful to the QA community for sure.
yes, sir. Thank you so much for inviting me. Yes,
And all the best for your career.
yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.